Alright, so tried to take Prosperity to the park that she grew up in, with me at least. And it didn't work. Sorry. Don't know if I'm recording or not, but anyway, it didn't work. I mean, she had all these big dogs, you know, when Prosperity was 5 months, took her to the park. You know, she grew up in the park. She was 2, 3 when we was in the park. 2, 3 years. Going on 4, well, she's just now 4. So, hush it up, you two. But since then, you know, and we've been back to the park before, but she's just not taking anybody's shit anymore. But she's just upset. She's bitter from the last time she was attacked and basically raped. Or, you know, attempt, whatever, you know, from human words. So, that didn't work. We're going back to the library to park, so that way I don't miss out on my parking spot and putting them in the shade. Did find out that I can get the 2 puppies their shots. That's going to be $50-$60. So, you know, I'm just great. I mean, my goal is to save money, but right now, living in this van, being able to go to my places and my appointments is awesome. It's priceless. Money's going to continue to come. Knock it off, you guys. And Brittany is kind of a terror. She's always growling at stuff when, you know, she's very possessive. But anyway, back to Prosperity. She's very loving, very happy, and I'm wondering if it's a reflection of my state and just not trusting people anymore. Like, there were like shepherds and huskies and, you know, golden retrievers, all of which she loves to play with because she loves that, you know, they're big like her, and they can roughhouse. She loves to roughhouse. That's what pitties do. But she just went in there going after people. And I don't know if she recognized some of the dogs, because I didn't recognize any of the dogs in there today from the time when she was attacked. For no reason. It caught her fucking off guard. And I wasn't expecting her... Sorry, had to turn. You're turning with me. I wasn't expecting her to have that type of reaction to them, you know. I totally wasn't. And I feel bad, but I'm just, you know, I'm telling her, hey, you got to learn how to forgive, baby. Both of us do. Both of us do. But she don't forget, and she keeps that in her mind. And she was going after him toe to toe. I mean, and Hazel, of course, is going to do what the alpha does. You know, they're 2 peas in a pod. So she had her fur up, and I just took her from the park. Just took her from the park because I knew that if it kept on, they weren't gonna keep walking away from her. Oops, sorry. So, and I didn't want that. I didn't want anything to happen to her or happen to me. So, she's pissed. Prosperity is pissed, and I have not thought about how... I've thought about it, but I don't know what to do about it. You know, like how this situation is affecting her. You know, she went from having this, you know, pretty much pristine, spoiled life to mama yelling at her, you know, sometimes more, and some days more than not, you know, to eating chicken and beef and vegetables with mama to, you know, just dog food and maybe some broth, you know. So I haven't thought about this. I mean, you know, Hazel had to have the pregnancy by herself, and I mean, it took her, you know, until the kids were, her babies were, I think they were probably about 5 weeks before she would just stare at me. We were in the hotel, and she would just sit on the bed, and I was in the chair next to the bed, and she would just stare at me. Like, what the hell, you know? And so, yeah, so I'm back at the library. getting ready to, you know, probably go in there and check into my class. So anyway, went to my old job to get what I thought would be a last check, and I guess I don't get one, so I guess I already got it. So my calculations were a bit off, and that's okay. That's okay. So okay, you got it. All right, sorry. You guys are watching me. And he's waiting for me to come back. Audie is, because he said I was his best worker. And that makes me feel so good. I mean, you guys don't understand. After not having a job in Sacramento for, you know, for 4 or 5 years, I mean, like, you know, I'd have little bleeps here and there, but really not working like I'm working now, a regular job. And now all of a sudden I have all these opportunities, and because, you know, I guess if I wouldn't have been homeless and forced me to change my behavior and my perception about things, like, you know, I guess, I don't know, become more willing. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I could have already done the security guard thing, but it just cost too much, and I didn't want to spend the money. You know, but it's not that I didn't have the money to do it. I had the money to do it. I just didn't want to spend that much. But now, you know, I got DoorDash. I just picked this up today. So, you know, I'll be working 3 jobs here because obviously there's Chris. So, get to work. No, this is our home for right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Prosperity. Yeah, we've been just parking here and then, you know, going to work and stuff. We're staying in the hotel, but it's $4.50 a week.
Oh.
And that's how much I kind of make, you know, a week doing this. So, and they just took a day from me, so now I'm making less than that. So, yeah. It's good though.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, I was on the streets though, just, you know, 5 months ago. So,
okay,
this is better.
Movement.
Yeah, making progress.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if you see me come in there, you know, with my backpack, I'm, you know, wash up and, you know, kind of get some hygiene going. But yeah, we're gonna go back after a while, because it's like I can afford it. I just want to be able to have money left over, you know. So
Right.
yeah, gotta love Sacramento.
I don't get it. Why is it so fucking expensive? I know why it's expensive now, but
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking to a guy. I used to live right over there. That's where I lived for almost 6 years.